Okay, you lovely humans. Happy Friday. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you across the world. Oh, my goodness. Listen, what an exciting day. Exciting day. We got people literally from across the world. We got people tuning in from the Philippines, from France, from Australia. Crazy, right? All across North America. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe even Nigeria. So here's the thing, for everybody new joining the Coaches Corner, Andrew, we've had a lot of new people joining the Coaches Corner lately. It's pretty exciting. So, congratulations to you guys getting the word out. Hey, Jason Bradshaw, good to see you this morning. So, on Fridays, we do a wacky word, right? So, typically, we take a word, we dive into it. And then on Fridays, we go with a little bit of, I'm going to say, audacious word, right? So, today, this word fits me, Marlene, out of British Columbia, and it is shenanigans. Shenanigans. Probably how I ended up most of my childhood career in the principal's office. What started out, I thought as fun, ended up, now I'm sitting there looking at the principal, going, how did this happen? Well, Brent, because you have an amazing sense of humor. And so then I decided the greatest shenanigan to play would be becoming a principal one day, right? And shocking the world of doing that. So, shenanigans, playful mischief. How many of you put a one in the comment if you like a little playful humor? Now, Andrea, I can tell you it depends on what side of it she's on. Okay, we'll talk about that. But
Depends on if it's mean or not. I like
so here's
playful.
so here's the thing with shenanigans. The kind that's like, so imagine if I got on this morning, I'm like, Paula Stringer, the text message you sent me yesterday caught me off guard. And Paula's like, what in the world is he talking about? But I'm a little bit inside giggling as I'm acting all serious. Like, I can't believe, kind of hurt my feelings, that sort of thing. And then finally, I'm able to give in once I've caused her to spiral out of control. And I somehow think that's funny, right? Now, so it usually means silly, harmless troublemaking. I bet John Fritz is a shenanigans kind of guy. Absolutely, I can tell. I know you shenanigan people out there. I bet Brenda Larry can play some shenanigans on people. So it's usually involves surprises, chaos, and at least one person laughing and pretending to be mad. It could be somebody that actually enjoys somebody falling out of the back of the truck, like Alan White a couple of weeks ago, right? You just never know. So I'll share this. Why is this important for us? Well, I'm gonna share this little example. Now, a shenanigan that went bad a couple of years ago, been several years ago now. Me and the owner of the Limu company decided to play a shenanigan on Andrea's sister. She won the car in the company. She won a new, like a BMW and this, and she was going to get a bonus. And so me and the owner called her, and instead of congratulating her, we made it like she was fraudulent on qualifying. And we were like, we know what you did, Karen. Just go ahead and tell us. Listen, she broke into tears. And I tried. I knew then I was in trouble. I said, I'm in the principal's office now. I've been there before. I know what it looks like. And I immediately tried to break in and go, okay, we can't do this, right? While the owner of the company was over there giggling. He thought it was so funny. Well, here's what went wrong. As she was crying, we finally calmed her down. She started laughing a little bit, but I knew she was about to call baby sister, Andrea. I want to tell you, you don't want to be on the other side of her, right? We heard a lady the other day in a meeting we were doing with our developers over said, Jesus the gangster. And I laughed. I thought that was the best look like anybody that can flip. And she said, sometimes I can be like Jesus the gangster, like if you bring it out in me. I want to tell you somebody else is like that. Andrea Ross, or like she can flip now. She flipped on me that day. We were having some shenanigans. It went wrong. I tried to step in. So she can share with you that. So I got one more minute here. I want to share this. Okay. That was just an example. You can probably think of some shenanigans you've played before, Lori. So don't judge me that went a little wrong in your life. Okay. But here's the thing, why is it so good to have and be lighthearted, have a little fun? One time, my grandfather put a rattlesnake in between two hay bales because he knew I was about to lift one of the hay square bales up, and it was dead. It had deceased, but I didn't know that it was curled up, and he had put it there, right, to play a shenanigan on me. After I flipped over my back and made a few flips off the barn, he didn't think it was too funny anymore. Okay, I thought I was going to lose my life over it after I fell. But because it gets heavy out here, right? The world we live in sometimes gets heavy. Shenanigans can be a reminder of joy, play, and a little wholesome, right? Chaos at times can be medicine. It can be an experience that lives on, just like Karen, Andrea. It was an experience, right? That we still talk about today. And I challenge all of us today, go play a little, not with me, by the way. Okay. I need no shenanigans today. Go play a little shenanigan out there with maybe your special other one. Right? Do something today that makes you laugh a little bit. Don't carry it too far because John Frick, you'll be in the doghouse. You'll be in the doghouse. But have a little fun because I tell you this, life is heavy sometimes. And sometimes we just need to smile more, laugh more, have a little giggle, and realize that that's part of life too. And I need to be reminded of that a lot because sometimes I can get too serious and need to have a little fun. So maybe not too much. Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
All right, coach. So you got me fired up. So guys, yeah, the Mama Bear did come out that day and not so much at coach, though I wasn't super stoked with Brent Palmer, but GJR got the wrath of Andrea that day and I still hear about it. Andrea, I'm so disappointed. I said, "Hey, you're one of my people, so just make sure you stay on the good side and then you don't have to see that side." And I would protect you the same way. So I love good humor. I agree. I love good humor. Coach is funny. What I don't like, I love shenanigans. I don't like mean humor. So somebody put in the chat about the winning lottery ticket. I have been at a Christmas where somebody was given a fake winning lottery ticket. And it was the saddest thing in the whole entire world. Like, that's not funny. That's just mean. But as Oscar Wilde would say, life is too important to be taken seriously. So here are some shenanigans we can sprinkle into our day without, wrecking our progress or, wrecking relationships or making anybody cry, though sometimes a good tear can be therapeutic, right? But here are some shenanigans. So, maybe you want to reach out to somebody and maybe you're normally a texter, go turn that into a fun voice memo. I'll tell you my favorite voice memos to get and to send are, and it's ridiculous, but it's when somebody sings to me. Have you ever sent a voice memo to somebody where you sing them happy birthday? Francis, you've heard me sing. Like, this is not a beautiful thing, but it's fun. And you know that the person I did this with, well, I do it to as many people as I can, but the funniest was my daughter's boyfriend who, at the time barely knew me. And she was actually with him, and she said his eyes were about this big because he couldn't tell, was this woman serious or was she just being silly? And it was fun. So he laughed, I laughed. I love that. So go sing to somebody, go send them a voice memo, go be a little bit silly in that space. Next is to go take a dance break. And you get extra points if you're in public, and you get extra points if you dance like me. So hopefully everybody in Destin, you guys are all heading that way and you've got your sports outfits and you're all ready to go. And be ready to get out on the dance floor, do a 2 minute dance break in between your tasks, have some fun, but be silly about it, right? So maybe today you're making 87 phone calls because we've got a promotion in motion, right? And you're looking to get yours going and you're making all these phone calls. Well, go take a 2 minute crazy dance break. And if you're in public, yeah, you've seen me dance, Hill. It's an exciting thing. Picture, guys, if you want to know what it looks like, come to Destin. But if you've ever watched Seinfeld, picture Elaine. Okay, so just picture that, thumbs and all. There you go. You've got a great, oh, Eric just fell out. So um, just picture that. Next is to post something real out in the interwebs, something in social media, but that's unpolished. Because you know what? Connection beats perfection. When we go put our reel out there, right? We know we can all, polish our posts and we can make everything look rosy. But when we put the reel out there, we actually connect with people and create stronger relationships. So go do that today. Next is to turn a hard task into a game. And this just makes me think of like parenting 101 when you wanted the playroom cleaned up. Like anybody remember these moments when your babies were little and life was a little bit easier? And you wanted the playroom cleaned up, and it'd be like, okay, I can picture this. All right, Chasey, I'm gonna race you. Let's go see who can pick up the most toys in the next 30 seconds. There you go. There I am in the chats, guys. That's Andrea dancing. But let's go see who can do this the fastest, right? And we turn it into a fun little game. So we can do that ourselves as well, right? How many people can I reach out to for the next 10 minutes? How many people can I make laugh in the next 10 minutes? Let's go focus on that, but make that hard task a little bit fun. And then take your walk like you're in a movie montage. So, what does that mean? So, go out there, go get out into the world today, take a moment to hug the tree and smell the flowers and all that, bundle up because it's cold all over. But go outside and enjoy the world, have a little bit of shenanigans while you're doing it. So, that's what
Andrea,
I had today. Marlene, thanks for the word. Yes, sir.
this was amazing. I want everybody to go to the chats right now. If you can go to your chats, look at Elaine. There is just picture Andrea's face kind of giving that move right there in in the pictures, right? That's what you'll see in Destin. That's her knocking it out on the dance floor. Just want to give everybody a little chance to dive into my dancing, okay? I've got a couple of moves. One is steering wheel, bow and arrow. Okay, just so you know, do that. Okay, if you're ever out on the dance floor and you don't know what to do, go a little steering wheel, bow and arrow action. Okay, Larry's doing it behind Brenda right now. So yes, you can. Everybody can do that. Okay, we've got close the dishwasher. Okay, you kind of back up, do that right there. Everybody thinks you're cool on the dance floor. So we got a couple of moves. We'll show them off in Destin if you're there. Um, guys,
The pencil sharpener. I don't know the pencil sharpener.
oh, well, it is. There is a Q-tip one. I do have that
Oh.
one in my bag of tricks. But anyway, guys, have an amazing weekend. We love you so much. This is a special community to us. Have a great one out there. See you back
You
on
guys
Monday.
have a beautiful day.
Oh my
Thanks
God.
for the laugh.